So hello everyone, good evening, and I am the reporter for today's meeting, and my topic is all about the case of the Philippines, religion as an end product of globalization. I know we're already familiar with the word globalization and religion, but let us define it first. So what is globalization? So, globalization is a growing interdependence of the world's economies, cultures, populations that brought a cross-trade in goods and to the transmission of ideas, meanings, values around the world. So, in short, for that, the meaning of globalization is that it helps us people or a certain country to be connected with others. So next is let us define the religion. So what is religion? Religion is a collection of cultural systems, belief systems, and worldviews that establish symbols, relates to humanity, to spiritually, and to moral values. Going to the next slide. The spread of Christianity in the Philippines can be mostly attributed to the one and only Ferdinand Magellan. So I know we're already familiar with Ferdinand Magellan. So who is Ferdinand Magellan? So Ferdinand Magellan is the one who discovered the Philippines. He happened to discover the Philippines because of his mission to find a new route to the Spice Island. And a Rider Magellan's expedition had the mission to propagate the Christian faith to the newfound territories, which later on become an efficient instrument for colonization. So we all know that Ferdinand Magellan is the one who discovered the Philippines, and he is the first man to sail the Pacific Ocean. By that, he also proved that the world is round because he able to sail from east to west. Later on, as mentioned in my slide, this became later on an instrument for colonization. So through Ferdinand Magellan, we are colonized for 120 years of colonization, and it started during 1521 and lasted during 1898. So let's talk about how the religions continued over time here in our country. So the first period is the pre-colonial period, which is most of the people here a polytheistic. I know my other classmates, yung mga iba nating ka-classmate, mention na nila, di ba, yung monotheistic. Yung monotheistic is only one God lang yung pinaniniwalaan nila. But dito sa pre-colonial period, dito sa Pilipinas, during this time, ang mga tao dito sa bansa natin ay mga polytheistic. So what is polytheistic? They believe in several gods and goddesses. Alam naman natin, di ba, yung mga ninuno natin ng mga Pilipino, marami silang mga pinaniniwalaan ng mga Panginoon nila, kahit iba-iba yon. Gumagawa sila ng mga ribulto sa kada tribo nila, may mga pinuno sila or may mga pinaniniwalaan silang mga gods and goddesses. So isa sa mga ito, ang tawag natin dito tayong mga Pinoy, ang tawag natin sa mga gods and goddesses natin, isa sa mga tawag dito ay ang Bathala. So ano nga meaning ng Bathala? Ang meaning ng Bathala is the creator of man and earth was seen as the supreme God over the Filipinos. So the second is, in this period also, yung mga ninuno natin, they believe in spirits, creatures, men that guarded the streams, field, trees, mountains, forests, and houses. So, alam niyo ba yung mga kapre, yung mga engkanto, di ba, nung unang panahon, nung mga kanunuan natin, naniniwala sila sa mga ganyan. Yung mga spirits sa streams, sa mga puno, mga engkanto, yan yung pinaniniwalaan nila. Kaya tinatawag silang mga polytheistic. So isa sa mga ginagawang practices nung mga kapanahonang ito ng ating mga ninuno dito sa Pilipinas, they regularly sacrifices and prayers were offered to placate these deities and spirits. So, alam niyo naman yan, di ba? Nakikita natin yan sa mga TV. Kapag may mga pelikula, mga nung unang panahon pa, di ba? Pinapakita doon kung paano sila nagsasacrifice. Di ba? Yung iba nga, nag-aalay sila ng itim na baboy or tinatawag natin dito baboy ramo, di ba? Nag-aalay sila ng mga sacrifices or sumasayaw yung mga ninuno natin habang may fire doon sa gitna. Sumasayaw sila, di ba? Nag-offer sila ng mga prayers. So, yun yung mga ginagawa ng mga ninuno natin noong unang panahon. At last naman ay wood and metal images represented ancestral spirits. So, alam naman natin, di ba, dito sa Pilipinas, kahit gayon, nag-i-exist pa rin na naniniwala tayo sa mga, yun bang mga ribulto, mga statue na ginawa noong unang panahon kasi naniniwala tayo sa milagro or parang naniniwala tayo na may mga spirito doon na nakabantay or may mga spirito na naninira doon sa certain na ginawa nating ribulto noong mga unang panahon. Yan yung pinaniniwalaan natin. Hanggang ngayon, meron pa din nag-i-exist, diba? So, let's move to the Spanish period. So, during this period, Christianity, Catholicism was forcibly introduced in 1565 by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. So during this period na pala, yung Christianity, Catholicism ay na-introduce na sa atin ni Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. So, sino nga ba itong si Miguel Lopez de Legazpi? So, si Miguel Lopez de Legazpi ay also known as El Adelanto or El Viejo. Ang El Adelanto ay ibig sabihin nun ay siya ay gobernador at El Viejo ang nakakatanda noong unang panahon. Kaya, siya yung nag-force na i-introduce sa atin yung Christianity at Catholicism after ni Ferdinand Magellan. So, during this time also, Spanish Catholic priests performed theatrical presentation of stories of the Bible to help Filipinos understand Christianity. So, during this time, yung mga priests na yung bang nagmimisa na sila, nagte-theater sila, nag-a-act sila para mas maintindihan natin lalo yung ibig sabihin ng Christianity. Let's move naman sa American period. So, during this period naman, the religion of Jehovah's Witness and Protestantism was adopted. So, di ba dun sa Spanish period, yung in-introduce nila sa atin ay Christianity, Catholicism. Pero dito sa American period, ang in-introduce nila sa atin ay ang Jehovah's Witness and Protestantism. Yun yung gusto nilang ipa-adapt sa atin. And pangalawa naman, their main goal was to Christianize and democratize us. So, di ba, dun din sa Spanish period, yung isa sa mga main goal talaga nila is to introduce us the Christianity para malaman natin kung ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng Christianity. At isa na rin sa mga naging goal na din nila during the Spanish period, di ba, is to colonize us. Tapos, iba naman sa American period kasi dito sa American period, ang main goal talaga nila ay to Christianize us and also to democratize us. So, di ba, para maging democratic country tayo. And then, Christianity had become such a dominant religion in the Philippines that when the Americans had taken over their religion was influence na nadala ng mga American pagbalik nila sa kanilang lugar. Last, dito sa conclusion, globalization has a great impact on religion as people and cultures move across the globe, as ideas are mobilized and transported by media technology. The religious globalization will go on and on. So, ang globalization ay patuloy na parang mag-spread siya, lalong-lalo na ngayon na madali na lang because we're in a mobilized, di ba, na world, and we usually use media technology. May mga technologies na nagagamit natin at mas lalong napadali yung paglaganap ng globalization. And having a globalization, it has a pros and cons. People should cope with the flow of information and choose their own and peaceful way. So, may mga pros and cons pa din yung globalization, and we must use the information in a rightful way and in a peaceful way.